It's 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, boys and ghouls. Come with your ghost hosts, Brian and Rick, as we take over the podcast airwaves with Spokane Ghost Talk. Uh-oh. Hey, Rick, you still there?
There we go.
Oh, my gosh, I can see myself. Hey. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Spokane Ghost Talk. I'm your ghost host, Brian.
Co-host, Senior Investigator Rick.
Oh my gosh, you actually talked tonight.
I know.
That's a freaking miracle, man.
I know, right?
So, we're supposed to have a couple of guests on here tonight, but I'm looking at our guest menu and they ain't here yet.
Hold on a sec.
Hold on a sec.
Can I go out front and play Christmas?
No, you can walk back.
So, yeah,
Huh?
it's exciting times here.
Nobody's watching yet?
Nope, not yet. And our guests are late.
And you need to be out back.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got one. All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is John, our other senior investigator.
Welcome
Hello,
to the podcast.
Thank you.
Now, we do have a special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Her name is Marie, and she created this badass page. But you know what? I'm not going to give you guys no spoilers. I'm just going to invite her on. You guys ready to meet her?
Heck yeah.
Oh, before you do that,
Really super rude no matter
anybody who's watching, don't forget, get your Spokane Ghost Crew decal. Only $7. Get them while they last.
It's really, really
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we lost her. Where'd she go?
Said no. If I asked your dad, he's going to say no. So
Okay. That was weird.
go ahead.
All right. We got Kimberly. How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah. Joseph Grimm, how are you? We're doing good, Joseph Grimm. How about yourself? Marie's having no sound.
Uh-oh.
All right. I just messaged her and told her to try again.
About it anymore. Go ask him, not me.
Kimberly, I will send you a link here in just a little bit.
You don't need to ask me.
Yeah. So, yeah, John, while we're waiting for our special guest,
The density
our
this was
podcast fans have no clue about you. Who the hell are you? Why are you on my podcast? What are you doing?
Oh, me?
No,
No.
the person behind you, John.
Oh, I'm just doing my old thing, man. Just kicking it. Chilling.
You're welcome.
No, it's dark. Go inside.
Being John.
What do you do for the team?
I'm an
Oh,
investigator of the Spokane Ghost Crew.
Matt says, what's up?
Paranormal consultant. What's going down, buddy?
What's going on, buddy?
You know, at any time you want to join, I sent you the link, dude. You're always welcome on my show.
Heck yeah.
Podcast.
So, John,
Yeah.
tell us, what do you do for the SGC?
I am an investigator of the Spokane Ghost Crew. And I record things on video camera or take pictures or use what do they call that? A voice box used for spirits to talking to. Like an
You mean
EVP. There you go.
a spirit box. Okay.
If you want to call it a
Joseph?
spirit box.
Joseph Grimm says, I have my own paranormal room in Florida called PC Paranormal Ghost Investigators. Right on, dude. That's badassery.
And Matt says, chilling at work. I'll join if you all are all still on at 9:30 your time.
Right on. We'll be waiting for you.
All right, Matt.
Come if you dare.
Matt and JR. There you go.
Joseph Grimm. I am from Panama City, Florida. Right on, dude. So it's like 10:05 your time. Thanks for staying up with us, man. And
Man.
if you're a paranormal investigator, dude, send me a message on Messenger or tell me how to get a hold of you since the other guest didn't show tonight, and we'll put you on.
What's that?
Oh, all right. Here we go.
That's what we do.
Let's say hello to Marie.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
you got volume. Welcome to Spokane Ghost Talk. How are you?
Having technical difficulties here.
Bitch.
Yeah, we've been there and done that one. Huh.
I need your help, please.
Do you have what you have right now?
Here.
John,
Hold
what are
on,
you
guys.
doing over
Just being John, being Mexican, you know how it goes.
there? And we lost her again.
All right.
Pulse me right here, bro. Try to get Chinese eyes, D, if I can.
Matt says, guess not showing. I've had that on my show many times, LOL. Well, at least it's a good thing we're entertaining.
Going inside, everybody, but stop you out. Stop me on the phone. Come on, dude.
All right, well, hopefully we'll get Marie, or yeah, hopefully we'll get her on there. Joseph
Over here, boss.
would love to join. Dude, all you got to do is tell me how to get a hold of you so I can send you a link and you can come on right now. For all four of you watching right now, what's up, everybody? Oh, we got Sick watching now.
Hey,
right.
hey, the six of you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah, this is kind of weird. This is the first time I've never had a ghost host not show up.
Right? That's okay though. Like Matt says, you know, that happens.
Right.
So what's going on with you, Brian?
You know, not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot.
So, John, I gotta ask you, man. How,
Thank you,
how
paranormal.
was the very first investigation we went on? How was that for you?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, actually. I enjoyed it. I'll do another one with you guys again. I know I quit the team. I know I quit the team twice. And I'm sorry about that, about like problems, family problems, and I got to deal with that. But now I'm back in again. Hope this time will stay this time. Getting old, man.
I hit the back button, and many times I'm going to do it tonight.
That's that infamous button.
Yeah. Joseph Grimm. Look for Brian James on Messenger and send me a message, and I will get you on here.
Well, thank you, man, for sharing our page. Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, guys, keep the fans entertained. I'm going to go hunt down Joseph Grimm real quick.
All right.
Stranded.
Be right back, guys.
Do you want to tank people at all, Rick? How to tank people?
All right. Taco stuff ready.
Mexicans ready. Mexicans are ready.
You guys eating here tonight?
I love you guys.
Ask Bubba. I don't care. Make sure we got enough. Sure we got enough. Make sure. That's
If not, I'm alright.
like I said, when I say I don't give a crap, usually mean I really don't.
All right, guys, guess what?
What's that, boss?
Non-spicy
Joseph
guacamole.
Grimm.
Do what?
We found Joseph Grimm.
All right.
All right, Joseph Grimm, I just sent the link to you on Messenger. Come on, buddy. We're waiting for you. And for everybody that doesn't know, this is John Barrios. This is one of the other founders of our paranormal team.
Yes, I am the Godfather.
He had to quit suddenly because his mother got sick.
The only thing that's nasty is like inside the dishwasher.
But yeah, he's back with us now and we're gonna rock and roll. Ain't that right, John?
Oh yeah. I enjoy being with you guys. What do you do now? What do you mean? How do you mean that?
Heck yeah, dude.
So I keep moving around. Come and sit on right now. Come get in the right way.
No, I ain't started with it.
What's up, Damon?
My daughter just can't set herself tonight.
All right.
Just got a
I am
message.
back now.
All right. We are down to 2 people watching already. That's all right. Kimberly, you still here with us?
Yes.
Hello. Is there anybody out there? Yeah.
Guys, me and you. And there's Rick.
If you can hear me. Or am I talking to myself?
Why are you talking to yourself? One of us two.
Shut up, John. Nobody's talking to me. Oh, John Boy here I've known for about 15 to 20 years.
You learn stuff with me. Normal people don't do that.
Tell the story. How we met, Bubba.
So his son
Well, you know, some people
kept
don't like
picking
talking.
on my girlfriend at the time's son. So I followed his son home. I knocked on the door and I got in John's face and I said, dude, you better tell your kid to back off of my kids or I'm going to beat your ass. He pulled out a bowl of green and said, why fight? Let's smoke. And this was back when I used to smoke. I was like, you know what? That actually sounds like a really good idea. And yeah, we've been bros ever since.
Yep. Yeah, until this day.
Yeah, and that's back when I was, oh God, in my early 20s, and I'm 37 now.
37, huh? That's probably my 30s. I'm 49, right? I'll be in my 50s. God, I'm like an old man.
Paranormal consultant says I'm still here and still at work. LOL. Well, I'm definitely not at work. Well, I guess you can say it's work babysitting these 2 bozos.
Yeah.
We were supposed to have an investigation tonight, but I ended up having to go to the hospital today. I tweaked my back really bad, and I ended up
You know it's true.
not being able to do the investigation tonight. But we are in the process of rescheduling that investigation. So yeah, still waiting on our guest here.
Good.
Joseph, yeah, buddy.
You ever had the old fashioned place?
I sent you the link. We're waiting on you, man.
Me?
We're waiting on Joseph. We're waiting on Marie. And Travis was supposed to be here, our original guest today, but he never showed. Joseph said he's coming. All right, buddy. Well, we got Marie again, guys.
Come back on.
All right, Marie, can you hear us?
Man, pizza. I got what the hell? What's my feet?
Marie, you there?
That's cool.
Hello, Marie. Oh, all right. There we go. Welcome again, Marie.
Don't play as a kid, play fool. You know, 2-year-old.
Can you hear us?
Let's play a game. You turn around.
All right.
No.
Turn around and I will
Marie, are you there?
press her.
I'm still here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Dude, why is it on? You don't
Oh, okay. There we go. We have to go.
Mom hasn't even fucking eaten yet. So how are we doing, Marie?
We are doing pretty good. How y'all doing?
Oh, we're hanging in there. Hanging in there.
I said, I don't
Good. Right?
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Now that all the bullshit from what's going on inside the house is going. Wow, there's a weird echo here.
It's my stupid ass speaker.
Oh
Hold on.
shit.
Oy. Here, babe, help me. My
There's
husband.
nothing. Sorry. It's 20. Yes, I thought I apologized.
Is that any better?
There we go. There's a little bit of an echo, but that's all right.
Audio.
All right. There we go. Echo's gone. Can you hear me? And we lost her yet again. All right. Well, go Grim. The Grim Man, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Brian, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you, brother.
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
All right. All right, I can hear
Panama City,
Maria
Florida.
as well.
Sir.
Like, I'm about to start throwing some speakers.
How is everybody tonight up in Spokane?
Oh, brother, we are good. We are good. How's everything
How's the
up in
weather up there?
Florida?
Not a cloud in the sky. It's beautiful out here. It's beautiful out here right now.
Very nice. It's
Not a cloud in
probably
the sky.
about 55 degrees.
Dark night out.
You say it was
So
95.
Do you know of a team called Minnesota Spirit Hunters by chance?
I do. They're
Lisa Marie? She's part of that team?
yes, sir. Okay, hang on one second.
I'm actually personal friends with Lisa Marie up in Minnesota.
Marie, I'm gonna add you on here in just a couple seconds, okay?
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right, the echo's gone. Oh yeah, I met Lisa.
Can you still hear me, Brian?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Lisa Marie is actually talking to her head tomorrow and seeing if I can become part of her team from down here.
Huh. That would be interesting.
Because I have my own talents. I'm what they call a spirit medium. I'm a clairvoyant. I'm a channeler. I'm a with conduit, and I'm an empath.
Nice. That sounds like an awful lot, man. I mean, how do you work with all that?
You ever heard of a paranormal team? Some days it's overwhelming.
Gotcha.
I have a teacher that helps me. My teacher's name is Ashley Abbott. She's part of a paranormal team.
So tell us a little bit about your talent.
She's actually one of my talents is when I make fists shake their hand or bump into them into a crowd. I can see things about them. I can see things that they keep hidden. I can see the pain that they go through. I can feel other people's emotions. It's overwhelming sometimes, especially when I'm around people that are already in pain. They say you fake it till you make it with the smile. When someone's got a fake smile on, I can see right through it and feel their pain.
Oh, dude.
It's not easy having these gifts.
I could definitely imagine that. That would suck, honestly. So I just met Joe today, actually.
I have my own pain I deal with. I have pain of not being able to see.
What's that? You're breaking up there a little bit, bud.
Okay, can you see me better?
Yep, I can see you better.
Can you hear me? Okay. I deal with my own set of pains every day that I don't get to see my son. I have a 2-year-old son that I haven't seen since he was 2 months old. And that
Oh man, that
makes it hard for me to sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely understand that one.
My gifts. That's why I jumped into the paranormal so hard. I was in the paranormal, been in it for off and on for 20 years. I'm what they call a Christian. I'm a Christian Wiccan. And so, because I've been missing my son so badly, I jumped back into paranormal to distract my mind. And it works. It helps.
Oh, there you go. That's always a plus. So I gotta ask, man,
Go ahead.
20 years in the field, what would you say your favorite investigation's been?
My favorite investigation, I was out of the field for about 5 years. I just came back in about 3 years ago. My best investigation I did was when I had my team, when we were still together. I was second in, it was California Hunters that I was part of years ago. They're no longer around. The best investigation we did throughout the years that we did together was Alcatraz.
Oh, man, that sounds like a fun one.
Well, I am back, brother. I am back.
That was one of the fun.
So
the funnest one though we did was Winchester Mansion.
Winchester, nice.
Oh yeah, that was the first case I went on with them. They knew I had my gifts, so they wanted to have me channel, and I did. I channeled all sorts of interesting little spirits there, and some of them were dark, some of them were trapped. They couldn't leave because they were so drawn to that place. And then I found out why Miss Winchester built the room. She built the room of where each one of her guns had killed somebody. So each room was built in accordance to where the person had died at or was killed at.
Oh, wow. That's quite insane, man.
See, I'm not from Florida. I'm from Seattle, Washington. Grew up. I was born in Seattle, and I was raised all over the place because I'm a military family. And I discovered my gifts when I was 5 years old. The first person I saw was my grandfather. Just before he passed away, he said, "I'll see you in a little bit." I said, "Grandpa, you don't got much longer." He goes, "I'll see you in a little bit." couple hours later, he passed away, and he came and seen me after he was dead. He tapped me on the shoulder. I went to go run to him, and I fell through him. And he said, "I told you I would see you." And I didn't understand why I was able to do that. Then as I got older, my mom started telling me the family secrets, that we come from people that have gifts. We come from a long line of clairvoyance, a long line of spirit healers, and she helped me hone my gifts throughout the years. And as I got older, I started learning more about my gifts. I wanted to know everything I could about them. As I got older, my gifts amplified. They became stronger.
Very
And I
nice.
use my gifts every day to help people.
Literally just trying to feed him.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome that you use your gifts to actually help people. That's amazing. That's the reason why me and Rick started this team, was to just help people. So you're from Seattle. You're a
For
good
some
old
reason, I'm
Washington.
picking up on something. Yep, I'm a Washingtonian.
Right on. We're up here on
I
the
was
north
born in
side in Hilliard.
Virginia Mason Hospital.
Very nice.
Nice. I haven't been
So
home
Rick,
in a
you
long
got any
time.
questions?
I haven't been home in 18 years. How are you, Mr. Rick?
Not too bad. How about you?
Tired because it was a long day today. It's been a long day. It's been a long
So
day. Analyze. Lisa Marie from Minnesota sent me some pictures to analyze, so I've been analyzing them all throughout the day.
nice. Yeah, Lisa Marie is really cool people. I was doing a podcast with the paranormal consultant a couple weeks ago, and she just happened to pop on the feed, and I asked her if she wanted to join along with us, and she joined, and our podcast went 5 hours and 16 minutes.
Yeah, that was the longest podcast we had so far.
Wow. Yeah. She was telling me
It,
about that last night because I talked to Lisa every other night, and she's telling me that she jumped on with you guys.
It was a lot of fun.
uh-oh.
Nice. What's the best ghost hunt
Paranormal
you guys have done?
consultant. Heard the paranormal consultant is an a-hole. Yeah, I don't know who this paranormal consultant is, man, but I want to kick his ass. Yeah, he deserves it. Something that barren, dude.
What was your question, Joe?
What's the best hunt you guys have done as a team? The most memorable one?
Okay.
Go ahead and answer that one first, Rick.
Let's see. I'm gonna say in Spokane, it had to be the Roxy Event Center or St. Ignatius Hospital, Colfax.
Ooh, both very good. Very good. If I
St.
had to
Ignatius
choose,
Hospital?
Yeah.
What would you choose, Brian?
mine would be a cross between the J&R house, which was our first investigation. The St. Ignatius Hospital can go ahead and kiss my rear end and keep that demon far away from me that followed me home. But that was a good one. I'd have to say the Roxy Event Center. That too was a very good investigation.
Yeah, that was the one I came back with a little bit of residual energy. It wasn't bad or nothing, but it was weird.
All right, Joe. Well, it was awesome to talk to you, brother.
There's one.
And I'm gonna. Oh, shit, what am I doing here? Trying to confuse myself. I'm going to bring Marie on here. See if our feed gets any better here. Are we good?
Hello.
All right, nobody's echoing. That's awesome. You fixed it. Right on. How you doing,
Yeah,
Marie?
I threw the damn speaker out the fucking window.
Good deal. Good deal. Oh,
Right?
shit. Where did Joe go?
He
You
ran
don't know?
away.
Mr. Grimm took
Gone
off.
with the wind.
All right. So everybody, this is Marie. She started a kick-ass Facebook page group. We've shared it all over our platforms. I'm an admin of this group because it's something I'm adamant about. So Lisa or Marie, gosh damn it, I got too many people that want to come on here today. Why don't you go ahead and tell us what's going on?
Okay, so a acquaintance of mine had come to me with this idea of this group and wanted my help to kind of bring it alive. So basically what the group is it is a place like a safe haven for like-minded people who love paranormal, love Bigfoot, Mothman, all that awesome shit. It allows them a safe place to post and to share their experiences, videos, and photos, basically without being made to feel like they're freaking crazy. I mean,
Well,
how many
I
times have you
feel
had somebody tell you to go check in to the local, mental hospital because you're crazy because you talk to ghosts?
yeah, I've been told that a couple times. Also
And
about Bigfoot and UFOs and yeah.
right, and it pisses you off and it sucks. So
Oh, it
my
does.
group is a safe place where nobody gets judged. We all learn from one another and we have fun. And eventually, we'd like to take some of these experiences that people talk about and maybe even investigate if they're, not too far. Do actual interviews.
Hi, Sarah Russell. How you doing?
that would be killer, I think. Have you had any personal experiences yourself?
Oh my gosh, where do I begin? My husband and I we experience stuff every night. Like our bedroom that we stay in, we live with his stepmom and his dad. And our bedroom, the bathroom, and the middle room are so full of spirits. Like there's activity every night.
Oh wow. All right, hold that thought for 1 second. Casey puts, life's weird. Why not let it stay weird by looking into weird stuff?
Oh yeah.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
I mean, what would life be without weird stuff?
Exactly. I mean,
We
I'm
don't want
weird.
vanilla all the time, do we?
No. I'm a Neapolitan. Rick's I'd say a cookie and cream. You got to have all the flavors.
Right? Now a mint chocolate chip.
Oh, now you're just making me want ice cream. Stop that. Bad.
I know,
Bad,
right? I thought,
bad. All right. Oh, bacon ice cream ain't bad, says Cassie. Cassie, I'm gonna take your word for that. Or is it Casey? Is it Casey or
never
Cassie?
had bacon ice cream.
I would give it a shot. I really would.
Watch it be the best shit in the world.
Right. All right. We have another guest that wants to pop up here with us. She was on here a couple nights ago. Let's welcome Miss Lisa.
Hi.
Hola,
How's it going?
Oh, it's beautiful out here tonight.
Oh, that's good.
I'm not having to wear my sister's hoodie, freezing my ass off.
Yeah. No, I like talking.
It's hot
Okay,
as hell
so
here.
I'm so sorry. It's pronounced KC. All right, Casey, we got you. I will never call you Cassie again. If I do, feel free to give me the middle finger. Oh, this is for Marie here from Paranormal Consultant. Please send me your information on your group. Very interested in getting involved and help any way I can.
Oh, that is badass. Thank you. I will
And let
definitely
me tell you, this guy is absolutely amazing. He talked to me, completely turned my team around. We're getting investigations now. We're getting merch. We got the podcast going. We're building the SBC army. Rick, show up one of them stickers.
Oh, one of these fantastic stickers right here.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
so badass. That's like straight Mothman right there.
Those are cool.
So I'm going to steer away from the paranormal for a second here. Who's had an experience with an urban legend?
I have.
I'm all game. I want to hear stories.
Have
I wanna
y'all
try
ever
one.
heard of Dr. Death?
Dr. Death. No, I have not.
He's a very tall, slender, dark figure who has a top hat, but all you see is like this black silhouette. And it's claimed that if you see him, it means that there is some bad shit that's about to happen. If he runs at you, it means death is at your door.
Whoa.
Oh, I heard him. What was that?
And when I was in my early 20s, I was going through a rough time and doing some dumb shit that I shouldn't have been. And I was sitting in my van, homeless at the time, happened to look in my rearview mirror, and he's standing like maybe about 1,000 feet behind me. Never came at me or ran at me, but that was some scary shit.
I could imagine. Lisa, have you what's an urban legend you've experienced?
Haven't yet, but I came across one, and I want to say it's like in Illinois or something. There's 7 gates to hell, I guess. You can go forward or backwards. You have to start if you start at gate 1, and by the time you hit gate 7, I believe, before midnight, you can see like the opening of hell, like right there. Like there's demon dogs and stuff standing there. If you go backwards for the same time frame, by the time it just opens up a window. I don't know. I came across it searching the internet, and it sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna go try it.
That does sound pretty awesome.
I think it's in Illinois because that one website where it says like haunted places in your state or whatever. I think that's where I came across it, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to go do that."
Pantera,
Nice.
come here.
So Marie, what is the urban legend where you live?
I don't think we'll be able to. Where I live, and the one that I actually investigated was my first investigation, was the La Llorona.
The La Llorona. What is that?
Have you ever heard of the Whaler?
Ah, the Whaler. Vaguely.
It's the story goes a woman is married to a man. She had 2 children of his, and he eventually lost his attraction to her. This is the story that I believe. There's so many different renditions, but he started to lose his attraction to her and started seeking out attention from another young, beautiful woman. Well, La Llorona was upset and hurt by it, and the only interest that the husband had was of the children. So she kind of took it out on the kids, and one day she was going for a walk down the creek side, and she caught her husband with this young, beautiful woman, and immediately was enraged and took her children and threw them in the creek.
Oh,
and
shit.
watched them, float off. And By the time she snapped out of it, it was too late. Her babies were they were dead.
Damn.
Wow.
So
That's deep.
after that, she realized what she'd done. She felt horrible. So for I don't know, I want to say like a good 2-3 weeks, she cried and wept, refused to eat, and walked up and down that creek bed looking for her baby. She eventually died at that creek bed. So she haunts that creek crying. All you hear is wails, like just horrendous cries, because she's trying to find her baby.
Wow, that's a sad fucking story right there.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of different scenarios to the story.
With regular money, baby.
After my experience that I had, and with me being empath, I also have some psychic abilities that I'm learning about. And one of them is being an empath sensitive. And it is a blessing and a curse, because the amount of emotions that you
Yes,
feel
Sarah, so I can see it. Yeah.
is just insane. Like I can walk into a room and I will feel any remnants of emotions that were in that room. Like I feel it all. There's been times where I've been so overwhelmed that I've dropped to my knees and just stopped.
Wow. There's one ability that I have. Only one. And that's I can walk into any house, take a whiff, and tell that person what they're cooking.
Wow. Nice.
That's only because I'm a fat boy and I love food. But Maria, that's an awesome gift, and that is phenomenal.
It's pretty awesome, but sometimes, like I said, it's a curse.
I could definitely understand that. Lisa, what do you have for folklore and tales out where you live in Minnesota?
Oh crap! I don't know. We probably have a whole bunch that I don't even know about.
Well, tell us one you do.
I don't know. You're putting me right on the spot tonight. What? Now I have to look it up.
Hey, don't feel bad.
I
I
honestly
get
don't really
thrown
know.
on the bus too a lot. So.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's okay.
Minnesota
Hey, at
is
least my
known.
computer's working tonight.
Minnesota is known to produce some of the best professional wrestlers known to man.
That's what they say. Come on now.
Oh, come on. You guys have produced Arn Anderson, Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
All sorts.
I guess. Right. It's like the wrestling state or something. I don't know.
I know. You'd figure I'd live down there being a huge avid wrestling fan.
Yeah.
So, Marie, how long have you been investigating for?
I really got hard into it. I want to say in the past 2 years, when I finally realized that this was my calling, should I say? But I've been in tune with this for about 10 years now, where I've tuned myself into other abilities that I have. I'm able to speak to spirits, communicate. The first time I ever experienced that was crazy. I think I was 10, and I was like, what the hell just happened? But
I could imagine that a ghost just pops out of nowhere and says, "Hey, how you doing?" You're
right?
looking around going, you talking to me?"
Right. And I grew up in a house that was haunted. The house that I grew up in, before my parents moved in, it belonged to a doctor who had a Chinaman that lived down in the basement who stowed the coal oven, and the doctor would see his patients downstairs. Well, the doctor decided that it was a good idea to try and take his own appendix out.
Oh.
Didn't work out too well. So the house had at least 10 to 15 different spirits in there. And the Chinaman was the first experience that I had at 10 years old.
Lisa, got a question for you.
What's that? Maybe hopefully I can answer it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. Like some of the legends you have around there.
I know I'm gonna start having to look them up now just so I can.
That's funny that you said that
I
because
probably
I
know all
was already
this.
Googling it.
I know I'm like sitting here. My phone keeps going off with friend requests, so I'm like, stop.
So tell us if you have any abilities and the first time you've experienced them and your best investigation.
Man, when I was growing up in a house when I was a kid, I would have the most nasty nightmares. I mean, drowning in a vehicle, killing people with forks. I mean, it was crazy. But my room was
Hopefully one of
upstairs,
them wasn't
and
me.
every night, no, it was like freaking me out because I was like, what the heck? The bedroom I had upstairs every night, if we had to go downstairs to go to the bathroom, right in the corner, there was always an old woman or a man with a hat, shadow figure, in that right in the hallway. And I always hated to even go down stairs to go to the bathroom because it scared the crap out of me at 8 years old.
Yeah, at 8 years old, I think I would have shit my pants.
Oh man, I would like hide underneath my blankets and stuff. And then one night I really had to go to the bathroom really bad. And I was going down our stairwell. There's this red blanket that I used to have, and it was sitting at the end of the stairway, and it started coming up after me. I ran so fast to my bed and I covered my face for the night. Like, what was that? So I've had a lot of really creepy experiences growing up as a kid, and even as an adult. Like, I can see like more kind of like shadows or people like trying to talk or whisper. I'll go places. I could be by myself, and I'll hear either mom, because I'm a mom, out of the blue, or I'll hear Lisa, and I'll turn around and there's nobody there. And I was like, what the heck? It's like creepy.
Well, before we dive into anything else here, I'd like to introduce somebody here. This is Matson with Matson's Landscaping. This is the Spokane Ghost Cruise official sponsor. You're live in front of everybody. Say hi.
Hello.
Nice. Hi.
Hi. And he specializes in topiaries. He doesn't go out that far, but if anybody needs landscaping, that's the guy to go to. So we have Sarah Russell in the group here. Let's see if we can get her blocked again. Hey, Lisa.
Get her blocked again.
The last time Lisa was on here, Sarah Russell, which is our medium in our team, started talking about some stuff, and
Also,
Lisa,
we're blocked.
mean doll Annabella,
Oh, you should have seen her
decided
last
to
night.
block her. It was quite crazy.
You gotta be kidding. Holy
Annabella.
shit.
This is
And I'm
Annabella.
not kidding you. She held a K2 meter in Annabella's lap and would directly respond by lighting the K2 meter up with everything I tried.
I feel all kinds of crazy shit right now.
Yeah, last night I was on a Paranormal in the Funhouse podcast last night, and she got so mad at me last night because I wouldn't let her join the podcast. And so I put the K2 while she was sitting on the couch next to me. It kept going. It lit all 5 colors. She was like yelling at me last night. She was mad as hell.
Yes, Sarah Russell, we can still see these.
Woo!
But yeah, and my daughter's the one who got her from an antique store when she was out of town, and now she's like, I don't know why you wanted it. I said, you got it for me because I wanted it. She just says she's the creepiest thing.
I want one.
She says, up here I have the witch's grave and the whistler. Find a way to send me a message on Facebook Messenger. We'll add you to the group right now, and you can tell us everything you know about the witch's grave and the whistler. You know, I'm definitely in a mood tonight. We're supposed to have a badass investigation tonight. I woke
They had
up
to
this
get- they got
morning
canceled.
and I tweaked my back somehow to the point to where Rick was having to help me up and help me get around, and so we had to cancel the investigation. Luckily, the lady was very understanding. She's a sweetheart. But man, there's growls in that. What the hell is that?
And I was like, what? You see it?
What was
right?
I didn't do it.
What?
He's like, what the hell was that? I'm like, I didn't do it.
Got me off guard. I look at the screen and all of a sudden a big fuzzy bunny.
Oh.
Oh man. So here in Spokane, we have a folklore tale. It's a place called Minnehaha. Now there's tales that there's a movie theater or a movie production company up there, but the tale I believe is that this place used to be an orphanage, and as they were getting closed down, the kids that weren't adopted were taken out to the woods and murdered. And to this day, you can still hear laughter from the little kids and them play. Paranormal consultant, watch out, Brian. Raining cats soon. Okay. Okay, so the last podcast I did with Matt Barron, I was sitting here talking, and the next thing I know, I hear this loud thump. My wind chimes are going crazy. I catch it out of the corner of my eye. There's a cat that lives above us, and he jumped from the balcony all the way down to the ground.
And got in your house.
And yeah, he got in my house. Rick had to fight him off with a broom and a dustpan.
Yeah, that I did.
And my wife just picked him up and put him outside. So, Rick, do you have any questions for our guests?
Brain fart.
I could smell it all the way over here. Is that a ghost fart?
Yeah, my brain fart stinks.
Sorry about
All
that.
right.
I'm looking up stuff about urban legends in Minnesota. There's 6 of them. It says 6 urban legends in Minnesota to keep you awake at night.
That's the same ones I was looking at. You got some weird urban legends, let me tell you.
Oh, I just started looking at them right now.
Like the names of them?
Burgess Trails.
Okay, guys, hang on 1 second. Paranormal consultant, Rick's question. What do you recommend for headphones?
I don't have no headphones in this time.
Oh, man, that's great.
Oh, yeah. Great Cloud Island.
Okay, Sarah Russell wants to know, would you say your unknown experiences make you stronger? Lisa, we'll go ahead and start out with you.
Well, if they're unknown, I suppose it probably could, because you want to learn more, like what is going on, and you start just kind of wanting to investigate more and see why things are happening for certain reasons.
Yeah, I could see that. What's your take on it, Marie?
I agree with Lisa. You definitely you want to keep going, that curiosity, that need to know what's going on, or the need to know if could I possibly help somebody? Are they trying to just need help, or is it something from my past? It's exactly what Lisa said. You can't stop investigating.
Exactly.
I do that now, even on investigations. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going. I was like, woohoo, we got some more stuff. Let's go over here.
Casey says if I'm allowed, I can plop a link in here to some Pennsylvania urban legends. Casey, we can just plop you on here and you can tell us all about them. I'm all about people hopping on the podcast. Let's rock and roll.
The more the merrier.
That's right. I can hold.
Let's have us a damn party.
Oh,
I can
Yeah,
hold
whole
6
party
more
tonight.
people.
then my headphones are not gonna work.
Oh man, the wind chill out here just picked up. Holy shit, it's cold out here now.
Haha.
I wish it was cold. It's like 85 right now.
Oh, I wish it was
lucky you.
85 right now.
South Texas is fucking hot.
Yeah. The only reason I wouldn't want to go to Texas are scorpions and tarantulas and flying cockroaches.
I call
No,
those
thank you.
helicopters and I scream when I see them, and my husband laughs at me.
Best PA urban legend, Leafoot and Mr. Fedora, as told by Scott Martin. Matt, I'm making a cartoon of that yet. I promise you. So, Mr. Fedora is Matt Barron's manager for his show. And Leafoot, we call him because he is so elusive of the camera. It's like capturing Bigfoot.
Too bad my husband just walked out. He loves Bigfoot.
Oh, same here. I'm a sassy fan myself.
Oh my gosh, you fat ass. Say hi.
Oh, well, hello there, little puppy dog.
Oh.
Who do we have here?
That's a little bit. Say hi.
Oh, yes. Scott is also a co-founder of Warren Area Society of Paranormal, or WASP. They're a great group. Go check them out. They kick ass.
Definitely gonna have to do that. What was it? You said
Okay.
wasp?
Yep. Warren Area Society of Paranormal.
Holy shit, I lost my cigarette. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, don't lose those. Those are precious.
Oh, yeah, I'd be bald.
Uh-oh. We lost Rick. Rick, Earth to Rick, where are you? Oh, damn, your ugly face scared me. I love you, Rick.
He's trying to show us that he's too busy to chit chat. See, if I see
Yeah,
if I'm busy, they won't talk.
I'll run this show without you while talking shit the entire time.
Well, you know now.
Well, I can't hear you. What?
What? Yeah, get your headphones off, butthole.
I don't have any headphones on.
Hey, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Yeah, you tell him, girlfriend. No.
I love that one.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a lighter. So, for everybody that don't know, this is my pretty wife.
I'm a potato. Hello.
We call her the Tater.
The tater.
She's a bit of a cannibal, though. She eats her own kind.
French fries.
French
Well, you better
fries
be
and
nice then,
taters.
Brian.
Paranormal consultant. Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Just did a DNA test. I found out I'm 100%.
Oh, that's great. So, Lisa, Minnesota. What are some of your favorite things to do in Minnesota?
Oh, I don't know. I don't do a lot besides ghost hunting now. I work a lot. So I work in group homes with the mentally ill and the physically disabled. If I were going to go do something fun, I like going and staying at the Palmer House because it's a haunted hotel. So
nice.
Kind of, I mean, people think they're like, what are you doing? I was like, gonna go relax. And they're like, at a haunted hotel? I go, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
all right,
just
hang on.
different.
Hang
And
on one second here. Casey said she doesn't have a whole lot to speak on, but she'll try and figure out how to join. All you got to do is send me a message on Messenger. I'll receive it, send you the link, and Bob's your uncle. You're in. Joe Grimm says, "Don't look at me like a pork chop, and you know you and you want to eat me." You know,
Well,
I'm not a big fan of pork chops, but if you would have said steak, I would have been all over it, buddy.
that's funny. Pork's all we
Steak,
eat around here.
burgers, you know.
Oh, and also, guys, September 26th of next year, our own Matt Barron, paranormal consultant, is putting on what he calls a Para-Unity Day. Everybody's invited. And it's just going to be a day of ghost hunters alike getting together in one gigantic group. And then he promised us he would pay for everybody's gas, all the food,
Oh, I'm there.
hotel, and he'd take us to Gettysburg as well. Those
Yeah, I
last
definitely
three weren't
go.
true, but he'll take us to Gettysburg.
That's badass. See, that's what sucks living in the South. I so wish I was closer. I think it's Junior's family. Or Junior's family.
Dude, I live in Washington. I'm like,
You're 32-hour drive from me.
Damn, that's a long drive.
I do
oh,
it.
paranormal
Oh, yeah.
consultant said, talk to Mr. Fedora about gas money.
Not on the phone. He's doing a podcast.
All right, here pretty soon we'll have Casey on. I just sent her the link, and she'll tell us some more myths. So, girls, what'd you come up with for myths? Come on, there's got to be like a Minnesota Bigfoot or a Minnesota Mothman.
There is a town here. It's actually called Great Cloud Island, and you cannot get into that county to try to ghost hunt because there's like a lot of native tribes and stuff there. Anybody who tries to go do any type of paranormal hunting, police actually run you out of the town, and so do the people. You can't even step foot in there if you're going to go try to do any type of paranormal ghost hunting or anything like that. They'll chase you out.
Wow. What? Any idea why?
Not really sure. I just think they don't believe like their town has spirits and stuff like that. They don't want the, what do you call it, publicity or anything like that.
Either that or they're hiding some crazy shit.
I
still want to go
think I
drive there
agree
and
with
try it out.
Marie. I agree with Marie. They're hiding some crazy shit or something.
Oh, probably.
Some like wrong turn, some wrong turn shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to just even drive through there and like stop at a store or something just to check it out. But yeah, they'll if they find out you're there for something else, they chase you out of town, which is kind of interesting.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then there was one. I went to our team went to Delano, Minnesota, because we looked up a lake. And there is a lake that says that a woman has drowned in it, and you can hear her singing at night. Lake Spirit or Spirit Lake or something like that, I think it is. We did go up there. We didn't like hear much of anything. But on the lake, our mediums that were with, they actually saw an Indian right across, like in the middle of the water.
Oh, wow. Would you like feed on top of the water or in a boat or?
That's one thing I can't see sometimes. I was like standing there and I was like, man, there's something out there, but I couldn't really figure it out. And then all the mediums were like, do you see him standing right there, just standing there watching? And I was like, well, not really, but I could sense that somebody was there.
Gotcha. All right. We're going to bring Casey up. What's going on, Casey?
What's up, Casey?
Not a lot. Just figured I got an invite to come in. Thought I'd be nosy.
Sorry, guys. I got my daughter and my nephew behind me playing zombies. Oh, there's my daughter right there.
Oh no, a zombie.
Don't eat my brains. So, Casey, what's some? Are you a paranormal investigator, or what's your story?
I'm new to it. I'm new to it, but I've always been an enthusiast.
Right on. Are you a part of a team now?
Not yet. I'm more of just, one of the on-calls that Matt over at, his group, well, his page has on hand, I guess. He's kind of showing me the ropes.
Baron, are you talking about Matt Barron?
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
So you know I'm gonna be trouble.
he says hi, Spuzzle.
Hi, Matt.
Boy, is there not a person in this paranormal world that I run into that does not know Matt?
Come on, now he is a paranormal consultant.
We're trying to get him out to expose him, so he builds people. Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. So tell us about some urban legends in your area.
Specifically, all of them tend to center around a cemetery that sits in the very middle of my town. Like, this town is built around a cemetery.
What's your town?
It's called Shamokin. It doesn't have a very good reputation these days. It used to be a big coal boom town, had 2 movie theaters, an actual theatrical musical theater. It had lots of hotels, lots of luxury goods for sale, but in the modern era, it kind of went downhill fast because coal died out. Not entirely. A lot of people still use it, but around here, it's just not as big of a money bringer as it used to be. So we have a lot of history from that, a lot of emotion still attached to that. And we also have the big cemetery at the center on a hill. And there's the Witch's Grave, there's the Shadow Family, there's a hellhound and some other canine spirit there that you can actually see fighting in the night sometimes.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
There's the trio of, well, I call them a family because it's a very tall figure with what looked to be an eye-like structure in the forehead. It's only illuminated a little bit, so it's kind of hard to really say it's got a face since it's flat. It's a shadow. But there's also a slightly shorter one, and then there's one that's child height.
Okay.
So I like to call it a family.
Gotcha.
And they supposedly will attack people in the cemetery, but I've never experienced it.
Matt says, don't forget the wandering demons puzzle.
Yeah, there's some thing that will lurk around, wander between houses, up and down alleys. And it's definitely not something you can walk up to and touch.
Have you seen it?
I have seen something. I don't know if it's what Matt's speaking of, but I know a lot of people have seen something too.
Seeing me, I'd want to touch it.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of them things, it's shiny. I got to go over there and touch it.
There's one that I saw. It's human proportions, but it crawls around on all fours. So I'm not sure what that would be.
Chupacabra.
Well, Matt says that there's 2 of them.
Matt distinctly believes it to be a demon. The one that I had a look at, that I had experience with, definitely did not give me good vibes. If you see something and you just get that instinct, don't go near it.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I got.
Matt also says 1 in town and 1 in Ranshaw. He's seen them both.
Mm-hmm.
So I take it you're a PA girl.
Yep. I don't really get a lot of chances to get out of state, but going to Florida soon. So I'm going to look around. I'm planning to test out an app I got from HuffPort. My mouth won't work tonight. I'm hoping to test out the Huff Paranormal app down there. Because I've been playing with it with some local spirits up here.
Well, all I got to say is be careful with the apps because a lot of them
already have the word database already in
They're
them.
bullshit.
This one, it's called Miracle Box. I did get some really curious responses from our little household spirit roommate. It actually
Awesome.
said words in a foreign language, which is interesting because from what I learned about him, he is foreign.
That is quite interesting.
Matt said somebody's getting married soon.
Oh,
Oh,
congratulations.
congratulations.
Thank you. He's rolling his eyes probably at me over in the corner of the room, the hubby to be.
Oh, the hubby to be rolling the eyes. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Stop it.
I think Matt knows about some other stuff in the area too, paranormal wise, like urban legends. I recall him telling me something about Wolfie's house, like a werewolf's house.
Hmm.
A werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
We have
There are some...
an urban legend up here, actually, I completely forgot about, is a wolf man.
Ooh.
He's seen to be in the forests of in between Washington and Idaho. And the Native Americans used to believe that he was their protector and spirit guide.
Wow.
Hmm.
Because up here we had a lot of battles between the native people trying to keep their land and the white man trying to come in and take it. Rick, why don't you tell them about one of the spots that are local to us?
Cemeteries or...
No, the slaughter.
Oh, there's horse slaughter camp.
Yeah, tell them about it.
Well, back then, weren't they German immigrants or something like that? Were they or no?
I believe no, it was they were here trying to take their land.
Yeah. Anyways, they went in and slaughtered all of their horses, all the Native American horses.
800 to be exact.
That's awful.
And about 45 minutes, I'd say northwest or northeast of us was the bloodiest battlefield known to the Northwest.
And I think Jerry Joseph was part of that too.
I believe you're right.
And when he died, they dug his body up and moved him to one of our local cemeteries. And I think that's why Spokane has a curse on it.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't forget too, we have the Gypsy curse.
Oh, yeah.
We have a Native American curse over our town.
Wow.
Which sparked up the Great Fire of 1892.
Which burnt down 32 city blocks
of Spokane. It took out banks, hotels, homes. And you know what they do? They bulldoze it into the river and they build what is now known as Brown's Addition. They even took and bulldozed the Native American graveyards we had out here. Didn't dig up the bodies, just bulldozed them over and built apartment complexes on top.
Wow.
Please.
That kind of sounds like the town I live in. It's pointing that at one time this whole town was nothing but a big cemetery, graves everywhere, and now we have houses everywhere.
Oh wow!
Hey Marie, do you ever wonder if they retrieved all the bodies when they were building the houses there, or if there's bodies actually underneath your guys' homes?
Ugh.
Just kind of think about it.
I have thought about that because there's times where I'll have things happen here at the house where like it'll be a little girl or so many different spirits, and it just makes me wonder if it's those who, you know, were buried here or whatnot.
And nothing like having your dog digging your yard, and next thing you know, he's bringing you an arm bone or something.
No, thank
Or
you.
Shark, was it on that Poltergeist movie where they're building a pool or something with all that mud with bodies coming up?
Hold on.
Right.
That'd be freaky.
That would be very freaky. thing might.
Hmm.
Oh man, there
Wait,
are
speaking of
just
stuff, I'm starting to
so.
feel some activity in my room already.
You said something about a whistler, Casey.
Oh yeah. I don't recall the name, the appellation name for this
Would
thing,
that be
but
the midnight whistler?
a lot of, well, the primary Native American tribe up here that originally lived in my area were the Delaware, the Lenapes, Lenapes. I don't know the pronunciation for it because I've never heard it spoken out loud, but Shamokin is actually one of their words. It means Eel Creek because of the creeks that we have through town and the way they're shaped. And they had this boogeyman entity for their children that basically were these spirit people that would communicate through whistles and bobs and dances, and they would weave in and out of the trees at night, and they would snatch things from camp. And sometimes, if you were up past when you're supposed to be, they would snatch you. I
What?
saw something in my town here, and several other people saw it too. It looked like a person not wearing clothing, bobbing around, dancing, and it was just sort of making these bird-like whistles. And I thought at first, oh, it's some crackhead lost his dog. I'll ask,
Right.
I'll ask him if he needs help. But the closer I got to this thing, the more I realized that doesn't look quite right, you know? Too skinny, too tall, and it didn't have a face.
Mm.
So I don't know how it was making the whistling sounds, but it did have a light right here. And again, me at first I thought, well, I have to be seeing a person here. This has to be like someone with a headlamp. They're looking for a lost dog probably, and they're whistling to call it in. But
Or
the
back on
closer
the
I got,
ground.
the more I'm like, don't talk to it.
Good call.
And then
So
that's it turned to look at me, and I could see the lack of the face and just the light. And it was like getting funky over there, and I'm just like, I'm backing away.
Yeah, no doubt, right?
See, my
Yeah.
dumbass, I'd keep going forward. Like, hey,
But
let's be friends.
this thing was as solid can be. Like it looked physical, so I don't know if this is technically more of a cryptid or technically more of a spirit. I guess as far as the legends about these things goes, it's sort of in between. Like it's both.
Nice.
But
Now,
at
I have
least
I
three
have a
other
question
people saw it.
three guests here. Have you guys ever heard of the legend of the Lost Dutchman's Gold?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is a good one.
Well,
And what's it called again?
the Lost Dutchman's Gold.
Okay.
It sounds very familiar.
It's a legend in Apache Junction, Arizona.
I think I may have seen a special about it on the Travel Channel once.
I've never heard of it.
Well, back in the 1800s, there's a German immigrant named Jacob Waltz. Came to America, to find, strike it rich like every miner did, back in those days. And before all that, it was the Apache's land. So apparently, he found a really rich vein, ore, and today's money, it'd be worth trillions of dollars by now. On the day of his deathbed, he told a close friend of his where the lost gold was. But the Native Americans slaughtered everybody that went in there and tried to find it, so they sealed off the entrance to the gold mine. And they cursed it. So nobody ever goes into the desert alone looking for that gold. If you do, you're probably going to get slaughtered.
Wow.
That is intense.
Hey Rick, have you ever wanted to go check it out for yourself in the desert at all?
Say that one more time.
Have you ever thought about going to kind of go check out that legend?
I was down in Arizona between 1990 and 95. I was like in the third, fourth grade when I heard
Okay.
that legend.
Wow.
That'd be something cool to check out, though.
That really would. I would be interested.
Several
in
people at
checking
least.
that out.
At least like 10 or 15.
And to this day, the gold has never been found. So.
Oh wow.
Here's my Dad, can you open this?
I mean, that guy literally took it to his deathbed.
Wow. I know my town had a mysterious severed head that they kept on display for a while at the municipal building.
Oh,
No one knows who it belonged
there?
to. It disappeared.
What they do with it?
Beats me.
Maybe it ran away.
Creepy.
Rolled away.
Someone needed a head.
Trying to get ahead in life.
I'll take that.
Or maybe they needed a shoulders and some knees and some toes.
Mine?
And I think I remember stories about a cryptid like wolf man too, or like a dog-headed man up in the area.
Have any of you ever heard of Goat Man?
I've heard of the Jersey Devil. That's
Yeah.
kind of a
Are
goat-like
you talking
person.
about the one in Maryland at the bridge?
It was something that I saw on Google, and I was like, I'd never heard of Goat Man. I was just
Yeah, I
curious.
believe if we're talking about the same one, I believe that's the one in Maryland at Crybaby Bridge, I believe. There's supposed to be like some type of spirit or something that sounds like a goat or looks like a goat or something. I'd have to ask about it, but I think that's the one in Maryland.
Yeah, because the picture that I seen, it was like lower half was goat body, upper half was human.
Like a satyr? We got
Kinda.
going with Phil from Hercules.
Kind of something. But yeah, I'd never heard of it.
I'm sorry, but if I'm walking down a bridge at night and I hear a goat noise, I'm probably gonna laugh.
Right.
Oy. That would be pretty funny though, to turn around and see that. Like, what the hell are you?
A deathly bleat in the night. Meh.
I'd be a little worried, honestly.
Let's see.
Oh.
Goat
I'd love
Man.
to get a group together to go reinvestigate my La Llorona.
That sounds like such a heartbreaking case too.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I would be down
it
for that
would
one.
take me
Like
so
kinda
long
funny
to.
looking.
Oh, it is very, very. My experience. She was like 2 feet in front of me, and just stood there and looked at me, and
See those creepy images?
huh?
Can you see those?
Oh,
I was
that's
just looking up.
spooky.
Yeah, it is in Maryland. It's like in the woods. There's like pictures I was just pulling up.
On the one hand, that's terrifying.
It's like creepy.
Yeah, on one hand, he's terrifying. On the other
Says that
hand,
the
I could probably
terrifying
make
goat
that look
man
at
who
Spirit
found
Halloween.
Maryland.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
Well, they say we have a lake in Washington that nobody's ever found the bottom to, and it's rumored that we might have a Nessie up here.
Is that Champ or wait? No, that's Lake Champlain. That's one I haven't heard of.
I'm not sure what lake it is.
I do remember reading stories about an old man walking his dog, looking up and claiming to see a dragon out here.
Hmm.
That was only like
That'd be
one
fun to
case,
guide.
though, I think. Like, he described seeing like a lizard that was about the size of a car, and its ribs formed wings.
Oh, that kind of sounds like Falcor from the Neverending Story.
Kind of. I mean, if there's any chance of seeing the dragon out there, I'm like, oh heck yeah, let me go look
I
for
would make it my
that.
pet.
Pet dragon.
I don't want to get eaten, or set on fire, but I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I guess our imagination has to stem from somewhere.
Right? And then anybody that's ever pissed you off, like get on this dragon and just fly down on them.
Right.
So Matt,
Burn up their
Matt
car or
wants to
something.
know. Matt wants to know if anybody's heard of the legend of Woolly Swamp.
Mm-mm.
Not me.
I can't say that I have.
Woolly's, well, what's it? Woolly Swamp?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp. Huh.
Have you ever heard of Woolly Swamp, babe? The legend of Woolly's Swamp.
Is that where Mothman is at? And the one over here by Louisiana?
Is that near Louisiana?
Not the East Coast?
East Coast? My husband was
Or
asking.
West Coast?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
When I typed it in, I got up music for it.
Yeah, Matt just said it's a great song by Charlie Daniels.
Oh jeez. I thought it was an actual legend.
Louisiana and the wetlands?
Oh, Matt, you
Yeah,
got
'cause when I
it.
typed it in, that's what I got too. Charlie's Daniels.
So my husband was just saying that there's a legend supposedly in Louisiana of a man who lives in the wetlands.
Hmm.
Huh.
I mean, I believe it. People live in
There.
weirder places.
Weird.
Be right back.
Okay, so he's apparently covered in all the moth from the weeping willow.
Hmm.
Really?
That'd be some crazy shit right there.
That would be.
Hmm?
Matt says, all jokes aside, it's based on a true story.
Matt should jump on and tell us about it. Come on, Matt.
He says, that one is a little different than that one.
So which one is which?
Right. Uh-oh. Mr. Cuteness is trying to grab my phone here.
Oh no.
He wants to join.
Are you going to
Right,
tell a
he's like,
ghost
hey,
story?
Hey, have you
I
guys
bet
ever heard of the blue ghost in Corpus? Or the gray ghost?
Uh-uh.
The ship?
Can't say that I have.
Is it the gray ghost or the blue ghost, babe? The blue. The USS Lexington from Pearl Harbor. The only survivor.
Oh, nice.
Wow. I've always thought that was kind of interesting how sometimes structures and like vehicles can sort of project, you know? Like you can decommission a train and it'll still go down the rails, but not really.
Oh,
But yeah, the one that I was just talking about is open as of right now for investigations, and they allow overnights. And it's one of the most haunted places in Texas.
Nice.
Nice.
I went to a haunted house that they had there one year, and it is very intense.
I would like to investigate the reports that the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World actually does have some real spirits.
I came across an article with something saying like that.
Yeah, there's a place up here in Spokane that's a haunted mansion. It's called the Haunted Mansion.
Rugaru, talk about French werewolves now.
That's the one that my husband just said was in Louisiana.
The werewolf-like creature.
Yeah,
Ah.
werewolf-like creature that runs through the swamps.
In the back. The body was
That would be crazy.
I literally would probably crap my pants if I seen something like that.
Yeah,
Too bad I'd run up to him and go, okay, is this weird or can I pet you?
Right? Or
I don't know if you're a man or a dog, but either way, I want to pet you.
Me, I'm all about Bigfoot.
If it's fluffy,
here
I
we
will
go.
pet it.
Husband, he's all about Bigfoot and aliens.
No, I think I know the way to entice Bigfoot to come out of hiding and to actually talk to you.
Did you hear him, babe?
That Sarah says
Bigfoot
that
actually came out of hiding and talked to you.
I know how to do it.
Fucking awesome.
My husband said that'd be fucking awesome.
that Sarah says that she knows how to get to that bottomless lake.
And I don't know what my powers are, but
You
maybe
see, what you do to get Bigfoot out of hiding is you roll a giant blunt, you go to where he's at,
And tell him to
light
snap
it,
into a Slim Jim.
and you just start walking around the forest. He'll smell the weed and he'll come out.
Oh my gosh.
No, not you, Bigfoot.
Oh.
Are you Bigfoot?
Maria, I
Well,
don't
of
know if
course,
anybody
Rick
was paying attention to that.
What?
I said I don't think anybody was paying attention to what you just did.
When you said rolling a fat blunt, and then I said, then you tell him to snap into a Slim Jim.
Right? Yeah.
Just hotbox the whole forest and then dump a giant truckload of Doritos in the middle of it. Just
I
wait
could
at the
totally
pile of
see it.
Doritos.
Oh, now what, babe?
Justin never get a hold of you?
No.
Me neither. So Sarah says that she can take us to this bottomless lake.
Mm-hmm.
And Disney has 12 confirmed spirits, according to the paranormal consultant.
Nice. Well, I'll have something to keep an eye out for while I'm on vacation then.
Yeah, no
Right?
doubt, right?
Lots of
Nikki, are you here with us right now?
Hopefully I don't bring any extra souvenirs home.
Yeah, that could
You
suck.
can to protect yourself, so and tell them not to
Yep.
follow you home.
Yep.
I've had that happen.
I swear to God, officer, it's a TSA officer. It's not marijuana. It's sweet sage.
Right?
Hey, snozberries,
that's
tastes like
great.
snozberries, officer. Are you freaking out?
That was an amazing podcast y'all are doing.
Oh,
Talking about drugs.
I'm freaking
that
out,
is
man.
Tell me about so Brian general picture of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house. Where I went to it.
There's hidden islands at Disney?
Says
Oh,
he would love to investigate the hidden islands that were shut down from the theme park.
I didn't
Yeah,
know there were
that'd be
hidden
pretty
islands.
cool.
I know
I got
our
one
local.
for you.
I know our local amusement park up here, Knoebels, the free admission one. I know they have a few spirits. They just don't want to talk about it because it might hurt, the family-friendly atmosphere. They don't want to
I
scare
would
you.
do that.
Of course.
What do y'all think about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre house?
I would be
Somehow-
down to investigate it.
That's how
Somehow
far
I forgot that was a real thing.
2 hours.
it's about 3 hours from us.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
My husband actually
Yeah,
has
I'd
pictures. He
go
was there.
I would love to investigate some of those big name places, like the places that got horror movies made about them. The only one I'm not willing to go looking at is Annabelle.
Oh, I want to hold Annabelle.
I'm gonna go there. My creepy doll I just showed you guys, her name is Annabella. So
Is she at least a decent like spirit roommate?
she slept with me in my bed last night because she wanted to watch TV, and then my daughter, my 15-year-old, who is also our junior investigator, came in my room and was like, "Holy crap! Why are you letting her sleep in your bed?" I was like, "She wanted to watch TV."
So
Is
website
she
wants to know,
possessive?
have y'all seen Sleepaway Camp? That's my favorite slasher movie.
Oh man, I
Oh
haven't seen that
yeah.
in a while.
Love Sleepaway Camp. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
I haven't seen many scary movies. I've been too much
Oh, you're fired, Kat.
real
You're
life spooks.
fired.
Real life stuff doesn't scare me. It's the movies where I don't understand the mechanics that things get kind of they get you in the paranoids, you know.
Yeah, watch Nightmare on Elm Street. That'll really get you.
My husband hates him.
My childhood nightmare and you still give me fucking
Yeah, it's a childhood nightmare, and he says it still gives him nightmares.
My favorite one.
I will sleep for days. I keep on sleeping for he's going.
Mommy said it's gonna be in my bedtime.
See, I like the true stories, like the Winchester and Amityville.
The Amchester,
Oh yeah,
or
Amityville.
Amchester, Manchester Mansion. I totally would
I'd
want
like to go
look
investigate
through.
Amityville.
Do you guys remember the Sally House?
Yeah, I heard about that.
It was on that show Sightings back in the late 90s.
All right, Tate. We're going to share it.
Oh yeah, I think
forget
I
what it
actually
is.
watched that.
You got light?
Let me see one, babe.
Oh, I actually was on another listening to another podcast, and they were listening to that case way back then. They showed clips from the sightings. It's like really creepy.
Kimberly Case brought up a good point. Texas Chainsaw Massacre had only one person even killed by a chainsaw.
It's not a chainsaw massacre if all of the massacring didn't happen with just the chainsaw.
I hate
That's just
chainsaws.
some people died,
Absolutely right.
and then there was a chainsaw present.
People use chainsaws to what? Decapitate?
the people. Yeah, to cut them apart.
Yeah.
That's why they call them chainsaw massacre. Because you just use a chainsaw to rip them all apart. And the house is pretty badass.
So, guys,
Here, let me see
out
if
of
you find
all
that.
three that I have on here, what is your favorite horror / thriller movie? So we can let Mr. Website know.
I liked Cabin in the Woods, but that's because it was hilarious.
Is that the
Very
one
nice.
where they had the flesh eating?
No, mine would be.
It was like it was a cabin in the woods that would bait in groups of teenagers and college students to come stay and do their typical horror movie hijinks. And in doing so, they were scientists underground studying their actions and putting them through typical horror situations because they were also housing like monsters and stuff underground there.
Mine would be the bait.
A dude got impaled by a unicorn.
Nice.
By a unicorn?
Yes, they had a unicorn in the facility under the cabin.
Hey, what kind of shroom?
And they made it angry.
My husband said, "What kind of shrooms are you taking?"
It was a movie, okay?
How about the
I'm
bay?
allergic to mushrooms.
All right, Lisa, what about you?
Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh.
Love all those
Atta
movies.
girl. Atta girl.
I watched Halloween and all that too, but Halloween started getting so like just dumb and boring. Like too many
Agreed.
episodes, you know.
Like after the 15th one, kind of like Saw.
Yeah, Saw I have not watched. I saw previews and no way, no thanks. I know it's
Have you
fake,
ever seen
but
Hostel?
oh yeah,
There's a movie that
disgusting. I watched Hostel.
I about threw up everywhere.
there's
Yeah,
a movie
that-
that Brian and I saw. It was like the Saw movies, but it was a lot worse. And him and I like the blood, guts, all that kind of gore stuff. It actually almost made him and I throw up. It was called Vile.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I saw Hannibal. I saw Red Dragon, but I got bored with it and honestly got hungry.
Down on a
The
pipe,
book is badass.
and this dude takes a monkey wrench and just swings for the fences and smacks her under the chin with it.
The Bay?
Yeah, it happened before.
Okay, so my husband is saying, if y'all ever heard of the Bay, he said, what if it actually happened? And or what now, baby?
It happened once, but when you watch the movie, it makes you think, what if it happens again?
Oh, he said when you watch the movie, it makes you think, what if it happens again?
Look towards like the main and
That would be a cool movie to watch.
Yeah.
The flesh-eating bacteria that was released into the
Oh, flesh-eating bacteria. That's why I don't drink our water.
That was released into the water. It killed over 2,000 people or something like that in that little town. That's actually a true story.
What about you, Rick? Favorite horror movie?
It's not really scary, but to me it is scary because what if it happened again? Just like this pandemic we're going through. We had the cure in 01, now all of a sudden we don't have it anymore.
It's gonna have to be a B-lister. It's gonna be a 2001 Maniac. I mean, yeah.
What was that?
That's a good one.
Maniac.
That's a good one.
That's a stupid movie. What was seen with
You know, mine's actually a toss-up between two of them, and they're both horror movie franchises.
Oh,
And when you combine the two together, the movie sucked horribly. But I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Krueger and Mr. Voorhees.
I saw the one that pit the two of them against each other.
Yeah, it sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that was my
terrible.
introduction to the characters.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
Got to watch from the beginning for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, guys, it has been great talking to you all. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I do have a movie date with my daughter and wife tonight.
Aw.
You better
We're
get
gonna
that
watch
done.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nice.
Good one.
That's funny. My daughter, my 14-year-old, when we were out shopping, got Jack Skellington feet pajamas with a hood on it today. That's funny.
So, you guys have a great night, and we'll be up and running again tomorrow night with Lisa Marie's team, the Minnesota Spirit Hunters.
Yeah, we'll be there. Well, I'll be there. I don't know anyone else if they're working or not, but we'll see. We'll see who comes on.
What was your brother's name on that team?
Huh?
What was the guy that's like a brother to you on that team?
Marcus? Yeah, I give him crap all the time. I'm like, we're like brother and sister. I have to pick on him all the time. He's the lead investigator and CEO. Yeah,
he got a hold of me. He said he'll be there as well.
Yeah, I sent him a message earlier, and he goes, "Yep, I know, I'll be on there." So it'll be fun tomorrow. But enjoy your movie and stuff tonight with your family.
Will do. You guys have a rocking night. Thanks for being a part of my podcast.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow night.
All right. Later. All right, guys. From the Spokane Ghost Crew to you, or Spokane Ghost Talk. Like I said, we'll be on tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time on the UK or Australia or anywhere else.
And don't forget to get your stickers.
That's right. $7 a piece, folks. Get them while they're hot. Well, guys, you have a fantastic night. We love each and every one of you. Peace out.
It's 7 p.m. on a Wednesday, boys and ghouls.
Oh, shit. Wrong entrance or intro.
Oh, don't be sad, boils and ghouls. Your ghost hosts, Brian and Rick, will be back next Wednesday at 7 p.m. to take over the podcast airways once again with Spokane Ghost Talk. Have a good night, y'all.